My, how time flies. Welcome back to the shop and the channel. And what I meant by that, it's been a year since I overhauled the shop for better efficiency and more space so I could build the larger projects like I've been building. When you work in a shop for a year, after doing something like that, you find things you want to change. What I'm going to do now is something I wanted to do when I started the project in the shop, but I didn't. I needed to still use it. Dust collection, ductwork. My previous dust collector was here, and this tube here came straight up and into it, and it was great. When I put the new wall hanger Grizzly in, I just turned that thing 90 degrees and stuck it in here. You'll see in this picture it's got a 180-degree flex hose connection, and some have commented that that may not be efficient, maybe losing dust collection ability. Since my runs are so short, I'm really not noticing that. It's really doing a great job. But I do want to make it more efficient because I made mistakes. Mistakes were made. This is one of the biggest mistakes here is these vertical 90-degree connections. These should be 45, 45. Everything should be 45 in the direction of flow. So those have to go. If you've noticed, I've been using the HVAC ductwork from the home center, and it works great, and it seals up great with the tape, and that's why I use it. Well, mainly I use it because it's cheap, and I really can't afford to put a NIDA system in here or any one of those more expensive systems in here, or spend hundreds of dollars on elbows and things. So I use this duct collector as my duct collector system is the HVAC from the home center. And I seal it with this foil tape. Now, a little note on that foil tape. The tape I've been using is this. And this is the standard foil tape you get that has the thin, clear layer of sticky on it, which does work well. But what I found works better, and I'm going to use it in this project, is this gray rubberized sticky stuff, which not only is it more tenacious than that, but it also molds itself better to what you're putting it on and glues down better, so better seal. And this time I'm going to not only do the ends, but I'm going to do all the seams. So that's where I want to go. Now, how is this going to work? You see in this picture, I've got this piece of PVC tubing here. That's from when I had air tools in here, and it goes to the air compressor, and there's a connector here for air tools. Don't need that anymore, so I'm going to cut that off and cap it. I still need that to go to the corner of the shop where the hose reel is, so I can use it on the cars and whenever I need it in here, which is rarely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 6-inch and I'm going to run it straight down between the rails for the garage doors. I have to make mounts for that here and there so that they don't, but mounts that don't interfere with the track here, so the wheels can get by when I have to open the door. So when I run the 6-inch trunk here, there'll be 3 45s, excuse me, here for the jointer, the table saw, and the router table. And they'll go over here and then down, and they'll connect here. And it'll be 6 to 4 like this, but it'll be 45s. This will come down to a piece of tubing, and it'll be 6 to 4. The router table can be a straight run to that elbow over there. That's fine. There's a run here that goes 6 to 4 right here, and it goes over to this connector here, which is one of Izzy Swan's quick connects. Link in the description. And this is strictly for the thickness planer, my DeWalt thickness planer. That's all I use it for. But I still want to come out 6 inches to a 45/4, and then a cap at the end here. So if I ever want to run dust collection to that side of the shop, I can. I don't know if I ever will. This will also have a cap on the end of it, so if I ever want to run dust collection to that end of the shop, which I don't really see happening, I can do it. You see in this picture, there's one over the lathe, 6 to 4 over the lathe. We rarely ever use that. I want to change that to 6, but 4 at the end with a flexible hose and have a magnetic mount for a dust collector here, a scoop, that we can use whenever we're doing sanding on the lathe to get the fine dust. That's the really nasty part of turning, is getting the fine dust all over you and in your lungs. Oh, we wear masks, so that's good. I also I've got some plastic gates. Everything's going to be changed over to the metal gates. I like the way these operate. They open fully. The plastic ones don't. They open about. They basically have a blockage. And these slide a lot easier. And if you're concerned about air here in the gaps, I can put some pieces of thin felt in there, and that'll seal that right up. So that, and then I'm going to run 90 degrees here, then a flex hose up to the 6-inch hose here. Down the road, down in the future, way out somewhere, the other reason for using the metal blast gates is I want to automate the gates. And the system I'm designing will turn on the dust collector and open the gate when you turn the machine on. And when you turn the machine off, it will turn off the dust collector and close the gate. That's down the road. I don't know when I'll get to that. So that's basically it. I want to redo this entire system. So it's, first of all, get this all above, so it's out of the way. And it's all 6-inch to 4, and it's all 45s. So that's it. That's a very short video, I know. The next video, I'm going to have all this out and we'll start assembling. I'm just going to take all this down off camera and we'll go from there. So I think I'm going to get this all in one take. So until then, make great things out of wood and make something in your shop more efficient.